Hi there, students. What is a stakeholder? Well, it's a person who holds a stake. Okay, first of all, let's look at the meaning of this word stake. If you bet, the money that you bet is your stake. So originally, and even today, the stakeholder is the person who holds all of the betting money. They are like a custodian, and they will give all of the stakes, the money bet, to the winner. So here this stakeholder is a neutral custodian. Okay, and that's the origin of the meaning of this word. They say the word stake comes from Germanic languages. You have a Dutch word stak and a Spanish word estaca, which comes from a stick that you put in the ground. And I think the idea was that if there's a bet, the money is tied or hanging on a stick. But I know you want to know what a stakeholder is for companies and in law. Well, first of all, in law, a stakeholder is a custodian again who holds property that is under dispute until the court decides the owner. So in law, it's like a custodian of disputed property until the dispute is resolved. But now, a stakeholder in business. Okay, a stakeholder is anybody who can be affected by the action of a company. So the stakeholders in a company are the shareholders, the investors. They actually have money in it. But also the clients, because they buy and sell to the company. The local community, because maybe the people who work at the company have lunch in the local area. They spend money in the local area. And the employees are also stakeholders. So notice, stakeholders is anybody who is affected by the actions of the company. Yeah, so if the company goes bankrupt, the investors will be affected. They'll lose their money. The employees will be affected. They will lose their jobs. The clients will be affected because maybe they have nobody to buy their product from or nobody to sell their product to. The local community will be affected because the workers won't come to work and they won't spend their money in the local community. If you think about the environment, we're all very concerned about protecting the environment. Well, in reality, we are all stakeholders in our environment. Things that make our environment worse affect us. So, we are stakeholders. They sometimes use this word stakeholder in politics as well. So, a government provides various services, and the stakeholders are the people that use this service, and also the people who it employs. Okay, so a stakeholder society where everybody has an interest in what happens. The things that the country does affect the people. Okay, So, your next question, formality. I think stakeholder, it's a business word, yeah? Probably ever so slightly formal. You could use it in an informal conversation, but it sounds better in an essay or something more formal, yeah? Informally, somebody who has an interest in something, somebody who is affected with an A by the action of something. So, a stakeholder, the person who holds the bets. In law, a person who holds property that is under dispute. And then for business and for companies, any person who is affected by the actions of the company. If the company goes well, if things go well for the company, it should be good for the stakeholders. Well, it depends. Maybe they make more pollution and it's bad for the local environment and therefore bad for the local community. But stakeholders, people affected by the decisions, the actions of a company or a group. So in our society, we should all think of ourselves as stakeholders. Because what happens in one part of society, maybe it doesn't affect us directly, but it affects us indirectly. So there you go, a stakeholder. Yeah? A stakeholder, somebody who holds a stake, holds an interest in something. So, there we go. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Stakeholder.